Before we get into this video, I forgot that I really should be reminding you before I do my videos that you should probably be subscribed. I mean, if you want, besties, but like, subscribe if you want. I see other YouTubers doing that at the start of the videos, then I realize that I have never done that in any of my videos, and I'm like, oh shit, that's the thing I probably should be doing. Anyway, on with the video. Did I just clapperboard myself in? Ugh, it's the media student in me. Sorry, on with the video. Hi besties, and welcome back to my channel, and I am actually wearing an outfit that one of you selected. So, on my video that I posted yesterday, a user called Sophia Bella Rose actually commented and said, Adam, I love you so much. Love you too, bestie. Wear the black beanie next with the tour shirt. So, black beanie and the Kylie Minogue tour shirt that I love so much. So I love you, thank you for watching, and thank you for suggesting an outfit. I'm doing this just for you. Now, we've got to talk about Morgan Adams. Now, whew, y'all, this is actually, if you know anything about me, by the way, I just want to get it out of the way. I actually like Morgan Adams. I've made my opinions on Shane very clear, obviously, and I've made my opinions on Ryland very clear, obviously. But Morgan, I actually like. I think Morgan just gets guilty by association in a lot of things, and I think that she is pretty genuine, and her videos are a lot more entertaining. She's a lot more natural in front of a camera. It's less forced, and I think as a person, I would rather support her than like Ryland, but I would just rather support none of them, but you know what I mean. Now, she actually did a very shocking video that we've got to talk about. She is leaving and moving. Now, I don't mean moving as in moving house or whatever like that. I mean off her YouTube channel, and this is a big story that a lot of people wanted me to cover. Now, keep in mind, she actually went on Ryland's The Sip podcast not that long ago, and even in that, people just associate Morgan with what stances she taken with Shane, what stances she taken with Ryland. Keep in mind, Shane is her brother-in-law and Ryland brother, so she's kind of in an awkward position, especially because Morgan, while she now has her own following, obviously all of that came from association with Shane, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you know, people liked her in Shane's videos, so obviously they went to subscribe to her, but the first, you know, notion of her came from Shane's videos. Same thing with Ryland, right? And so obviously when Shane was getting really badly called out this summer, by association, she had to address it because people were like, you have to make your point on where you stand very clear. She was still uploading videos during this time. So she made a video in which she basically said that the Shane that people are seeing now is not the one that she knows, which is very weird. And of course, the Shane that we're seeing is not the one that you're gonna see because he has to live with you and you're his family now and he's sending you money and you're... So, completely different situation, but she was just speaking, I guess, her truth in that matter. So people were calling her out for that as well, and they were like, so are you condoning the behavior that we're seeing? And it was a mess back then, and you could tell that the backlash was getting to her a lot more than it was getting to Ryland or getting to Jeffree or getting to Shane. And again, she was getting swept up in all of it, and she never really wanted to address it. So whenever she's did this with her channel and with her video and made a shocking announcement, it's got people talking, and it's got me talking, but what doesn't have me talking these days? Oh, and normally I use my iPad for all this, but I just want to show you that my iPad is now disabled. Try again in 15 minutes, because I always use Face ID, and I forgot what my passcode is on it, so I don't know what that bitch is. I use Face ID, and now I have to use my passcode to use Face ID, so I'm gonna have to fucking factory reset this bitch. So, sorry, we're gonna be using my phone in this video, but I only have to show you one screenshot, so it's not really that big of an issue. But she posted this one video, and it basically is this. It just says, so I'm moving, she is crying in the thumbnail, and obviously, from the looks of it, a very emotional video. So, it is 14 minutes long, and so, again, because she has, like, the ... is that ellipses, I think it is? That's from my English days back in GCSE. That's an exam we do over here. That is creating suspense. So, ... I'm moving. So, initially, I didn't click on this video because I just thought she was moving house or whatever. But whenever you click on it, you realize that she's abandoning her YouTube channel, and the reasoning for it is actually really sad and really telling. And again, I do like Morgan. So I've written down some points she says in this video, and we're gonna go through them. So she starts off the video and she's just sitting in her car like a car vlog. So again, kind of leads us to believe that this isn't like a serious video whatsoever. Then she says about how she started filming videos when she was a young child, and when she says this, videos of her from 2000 pop up, and it's like her as a child and her mom is recording her. She's going like roller skating, just little cute things that kids do that their parents record, and you know, family home videos, you know what I mean? So it really proved her point that she was doing videos for a long time, which is something that I did not know. I know that she does YouTube after she was introduced by Shane and stuff, but I didn't know she was actually doing that before. So I learned a bit by that. Did you know Morgan was doing YouTube videos before all this? Like, this is as well, she was doing them from her childhood years to like teen years until like she met Shane as well. So let me know if you knew that, because I didn't know she did YouTube before that, and I was actually very shocked at that, and I was like, oh, I thought she just did YouTube because she was able to get clout off Shane. So I was actually very surprised at that. And it really was a cute moment because she was able to show proof that she was telling the truth here. And then she goes on to say that she was making videos when she had no friends, and then she was making videos whenever she did have friends. And she loved making videos when she had friends because she was obviously able to do collabs with people. Now, by filming videos with friends, she does not mean like Shane and Ryland and Garrett and Andrew. She literally means like college friends, and she shows this up on the screen too, and she's like, I filmed videos whenever I did nobody, and I have videos whenever I had people, and it was just a constant thing in her life. And again, I was shocked at this because I just thought she did YouTube because, you know, she was able to get a lot of popularity out of it. So again, apologies to Morgan. I assumed that, you know, she just jumped on it because she had the chance to, which is smart as well, but knowing that she did it before, a little bit more respect for her. Then she goes on to say that the reason she enjoyed making videos with other people was because it was fun moments for her and her friends to laugh at in the moment, but also watch and laugh at, you know, in future. Which really is the concept of whenever you first start doing YouTube, the innocence of it and how fun it is, and before numbers get involved, before money gets involved, before analytics and trying to keep, you know, monthly shit up. That's really what YouTube was about and is about whenever you are a smaller creator. And then whenever you start getting into the millions upon millions, it's, you know, more of your job, you need to hit targets, you need to get this amount of money. So what she's saying here is completely true, that it was just fun memories for her, and that's how she started. So immediately I'm starting to see that the video is obviously she's talking about that she really did enjoy it, and then things have changed in recent times. So this is when I started knowing the shift that, oh, she's gonna like give us some tea, you know what I mean? And she said that filming YouTube videos always gave her something to do and a distraction, and again, I felt that because that's what I look at YouTube videos as. It's something that I love, and it's also a distraction, and it's just a fun hobby. And so I really did hear her out when she was saying that, and I know a lot of people have that, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And again, I'm seeing where this narrative is going, that she's like, oh, and then this happened. It's like, ooh. And she said she truly was never doing videos for success because she never wanted to be like Jake Paul and live in a mansion or drive 12 Lamborghinis to Target. She was just doing it because she genuinely enjoyed it. Now, whenever people say this as a YouTuber, I'm like, okay, like Tana Mojo says this a lot, where she's like, I didn't do this for money. I didn't want to do this for clout. I didn't want to do this for success. I just enjoyed it. And then you see her lifestyle now and you're like, you're a lying little bitch. But with Morgan, I'm like, yeah, I believe you. There's something so genuine about Morgan, and I don't know what it is. I really do. There's a very vulnerable side that I see whenever I watch Morgan, and I don't mean that in like a criticism way at all. I mean that in like a nice way. That I really do watch her videos and sympathize with her and feel that what she is saying or doing is genuine in that moment, and she's not doing it for clout or whatever. So when she's saying she was never doing videos for success or money, I did believe her. Yeah. I mean, then she started doing them with Shane, and obviously she was doing more collabs with like Trisha Paytas and stuff, and that's where people are doubting what she's saying, and it's like, well, you were doing it for success then, but obviously she got caught up in the moment. You can have your own opinion on that, but I'm just gonna stick with her word on this. But it is interesting to note that she did start doing videos with like Jeffree and Trisha and stuff, so again, it's like, did you do them for fun, or were you just doing them by, you know, the guidance of Shane, the guidance of Ryland to get more money? And it's like, that was the only like conflicting point. Up until now, anyway. And she said if she's ever stuck in her life, her coping mechanism is to just move. Like, move on, change her name, move country, do whatever to get away from that situation, which is very common for a lot of people, and that is their coping mechanism. So again, you're starting to see the linking of the title saying, so I'm moving, with her saying that whenever things get bad, she just wants to move away. And you're starting to, like, you know, put the jigsaw together. Are you? I was at this stage. She said that she does complete cleanses or just pretends that she doesn't exist or the thing doesn't exist. So, again, I'm seeing where this is going. And she said, for example, if someone came up to her and said, oh, I knew you in 2015, she would say, oh, no, you didn't know me in 2015. That's not me now. Which, again, is kind of like the cancel culture of I'm not the person I was, you know, however many years ago. But she means it in a completely different context here, that she just, if things get bad, she wants to move on and not be with that or associated with that. So, again, you're starting to see that she means that thing is her YouTube channel and she doesn't want to be associated with that anymore. But, however, she said she's too established now, which is true. She has millions of subscribers, she has millions upon millions of views, and she has a fan base now, but she said that she's too established to just move to a new country or change her name and pretend that she didn't exist, which she does in the past. So again, I'm understanding and I'm hearing what she's saying here, and I do believe her, which is the weirdest thing, because whenever Ryland does shit like this, I don't believe him. But there's something genuine, in my opinion at least, about Morgan. You can disagree, but From my analysis, I believe so. I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think she's a clout person. Sure, there's things in the past it's like, oh, well, you did that for clout. But it's like, look who's surrounding her right now. Shane, Ryland. And I'm gonna be honest, that makes me sound extremely hypocritical because in past videos, I was like, Andrew has to be a little bit shady because he associated himself with Shane and Garrett. Like, I said that these people, if you associate yourself with such shady people like Shane and Ryland, of course, you know, there's something shady about you too. But I don't necessarily know if that applies to Morgan or not. I want to know what you think about that because she really is, like, involved family-wise rather than just, like, wanting to be there. But, I mean, she can want to be there and that's a completely different situation. And that's her family, that's her brother-in-law. But, you know what I mean? I have to keep up the same energy I have with other ones in the past. So you can tell me what you want. She said she's really frustrated because the one thing that she actually likes in life, which is filming videos, is the one thing that's putting her in a psych chair twice a week. Which, again, I really sympathize with her when she says this, and I really feel bad for her, and I really believe that she's telling the truth in this video. I really do. I really do, but alas, let's go on. She said that she's sad because her main channel in specific is the thing that brings her unbearable amount of pressure and unbearable amount of anxiety. Now, I think what she means by this is because the subscribers and the viewers on this directly, whether you want to say it or not, came from Shane Dawson. So there's a huge pressure on her to make her point clear that she stands with Shane or she doesn't stand with Shane. You know, she's supporting him, she's not supporting him. Where's she with Ryland? And people want the drama, people want the tea on her main channel. So what she's saying here, I actually believe that, again, she's telling the truth because it's very easy to tell that that would happen if she got all of her viewers, mostly, from Shane and Ryland. Because she's not speaking about them as much on her main channel now, people might get bored, expect that of her, and that's a lot of pressure as well. So, again, I believe her. And she said that she's just not having fun anymore, and she starts crying around this point. And it wasn't like a Laura Lee crying, it wasn't like a Tana Mojo apology video crying. It was like a genuine, trying to hold back my tears, like I'm frustrated that I'm crying moment. And again, that was like, yes, she's telling the truth here. Now again, a lot of people think that she wasn't telling the truth in this video and that she was just trying to be, you know, avoid the situation, but I'm gonna put my foot down and say that on my channel, because this is my voice, I believe that she was telling the truth. And then you, in the comments, because it's a community, can say what you think. And then she goes on to say that you can disregard that she's crying because she's coming off her meds right now, and she would literally cry if anything happened. But again, I do feel sorry for her, and I sympathize with her, because I do feel like she's crying out of more frustration that she had to leave this channel, and that people expect so much of her, like, especially drama channels. I wouldn't say that drama channels are expecting much of her. We just talk about it if she gives it to us. You know what I mean? She did videos ages ago, we talked about them, and then the aftermath of that where there was silence, we were like, oh, so she did this video and now she's silent on it. I've never really seen drama channels just like, if she's posting like, get ready with me, be like, and then say something. You know what I mean? It's not like that. If she gives us something, we talk about it. If she gives something, journalists talk about it. And so I feel like now she knows what power she had in doing that, and she knows that the main channel is where people are, you know, flashing the torch on it and being like, okay, so she doesn't want to be associated with that. But my issue with this that I'm going to talk about later is she moves to a new channel and she's completely getting rid of this, whatever. And it's like, people can just move to that new channel with you. The same Shane fans are going to move to this new channel, seeing if you're going to talk about the drama there, talking about Shane there, show Shane there. Like, it's sad to say, but it's not really doing anything other than just exposing her to a way less audience and making way less money on ads for doing the same thing. But I get that she wants a fresh start, so I'll hear her out. She says that she doesn't know what to do anymore, or what's good enough, or maintain what she's created on her YouTube channel. Now, keep in mind, she did so many videos with Shane, so many videos with, you know, Trisha, Ryland, all these people who are directly... Remember the huge drama whenever she was the first one in that inner circle to, like, unfollow Jeffree and make her point very clear on that? That was a huge story over the summer, so I'm pretty sure she knows the impact of her doing anything, so... Again, I don't think her moving to a new channel is really going to fix that. Maybe mentally for her, that she can just escape that that's where the, you know, where those videos with them people lie, and she wants a fresh start of just videos about her. Maybe that could be it. Again, I'm struggling to see what real impact this is going to have in stopping anything, because it's not like a Finsta or anything. It's still an open YouTube that everyone is just moving over to subscribe to. It's just like a vlog channel, basically. You know what I mean? And like all these YouTubers have like second channels. She says that she believes that people are basically waiting in her front yard with pitchforks waiting for her to mess up or slip up or say something wrong. So this is focusing on her being called out rather than, you know, being called out for association with other people. And now I've never really seen people calling out Morgan Adams for drama on her own, other than when she made a video with Trisha Paytas and people were really disappointed in her for associating with Trisha and stuff like that. So, I don't know what she means by this other than, like, the association, if she's talking about Shane, supporting Ryland, not supporting Ryland, you know, where she lies on that, if she's going to address drama with Jeffree, you know, I mean, Trisha, like, but I've never really seen people be like, Morgan Adams tea, you know, on its own, because I don't really think she's that person, or has been that person. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Has she done anything, like, really problematic? I don't think so. I've always felt like Morgan has been, like, really real. Remember the Jeffree series where she was talking about going on, like, an influencer trip, and they were all, like, making fun of her and belittling her because she wasn't, like, the idealistic, like, version of, like, an influencer or whatever? Like, that's what I associate Morgan Adams with. So, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. And she believes that she literally cannot talk at all, and she says that she's put her heart and soul into this channel, and that she does everything herself, and her channel has always been about what she loves. So saying that this is not what she loves anymore, and it's like, I hope moving to a new channel can help her with that, but I can't see how, like, just creating a fresh start on a new channel is going to affect anything other than just getting less views, because people are just going to go over there. Because this video that she did about So I'm Moving got like over 1 million views, and people are like, the channel already has like 200,000 subscribers. Like, it's literally just gonna be like the same channel. This is what's so confusing to me. But I mean, yeah, the only thing is that the videos with Shane and Jeffree and Ryland and all won't be on this new channel, I guess. I don't know. Can you justify this? I'm like, listen, if mentally what she needed to do was just erase it and go to a new channel, then that's what she needed to do. She says that she looks back at her older content and that's what made her happy, and not posting videos to make others happy or if it was good enough or what people expect her to make. So I fully believe that comment was about her addressing drama, because again, she's really in like one of the most problematic grips on YouTube right now. Let's talk about that. Jeffree, Shane, Ryland, Trisha, like literally like the most problematic creators on this platform right now. Like, she's like directly involved with. So I mean, that, you know, people expecting certain content or talking about certain things. Yeah, it's very clear that that's what the case of people expecting shit off her is. And again, it's put her in such an uncomfortable position. But again, for years, she did milk that to her success and getting more money because of association. Whenever Shane was so popular, Jeffree so popular, Ryland so popular, Trisha, you know, doing videos with them and getting the ads from that and stuff. So it's like, there's two ways of looking at this. Like, not everyone is just like so innocent. And so it's like, but I am siding more with that I'm on her side with this, I think. She said, however, that this full year she's been trying to figure out what to do, and that aligns with the drama happening with those people that she's associated with. So, again, from the start, we were saying, what is Morgan gonna do? Because she's directly involved with these people. Is she gonna speak out? Is she not? Is she, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's very clear. It's very, very, very clear that she was obviously thinking about what the fuck she was gonna do in this argument, because again, her audience expect her to either support Shane or not support Shane and be vocal about whichever one. And it's like, if she supports Shane, is she gonna lose more followers than if she doesn't support Shane? And it's like, again, that's a head fuck. Like, and it was like, if she spoke out against Shane, imagine how awkward the wedding would be that she would go to. You know what I mean? Because she'll be going to their wedding, but she like spoke out against them. That's why I think like she had to keep it at least like neutral. But then people are like, if you really cared, you wouldn't be neutral in this argument. And it's like so messy. So, ugh. She says that she tried stepping back from the channel, which is true. She didn't upload videos for literally months. Like, she was uploading maybe like, I think 10 videos within the year. I don't know, which is like not a lot at all. But now she needs to do more, which is what she's doing. And she knows that making videos makes her happy, but she literally just needs a fresh start, which is a fair point. She said she doesn't want to have to worry if her videos are trendy or good enough or get views. Now, keep in mind, the videos that were getting her most views were ones where the title kind of alluded to her talking about Shane or talking about Ryland or talking about the drama. So again, maybe she just wants to not be associated with that on her channel at all. So this new channel, but then it's like, people can just do it on the new channel. And it's like such, I'm like, it's such a losing battle, unfortunately. I don't know. So she said that she's going to be moving to this new second channel, and she's also going to be attempting Vlogmas on her new channel, so you can go and watch that if you want. She said, by the way, I wish her the best, and that she's basically implying that she just wants to make the content on this new channel and moving forward solely about her, which I believe is the smartest thing she can do in this entire argument, because if Shane's cancelled, uncancelled, Jeffree cancelled, uncancelled, the content's always about her rather than look at vlogs with these people, or Shane's doing this with me, or Jeffree's doing this with me, Trisha's doing this. It's solely about her, and people will be subscribing for her. So I think that's the smartest thing she can do in this. So what do you think? And I really do feel like Morgan is genuine. I've said that a lot, but I really do think so. I don't know, there's something about her that's not typical influencer, even what Ryland is. Like, Ryland, in my opinion, has completely done a 360, or no, 180. Which one is the right one? Of his personality to, like, fit the influencer mold. And I find him really irritating, and I have no problem saying that. Listen, he probably finds me really fucking irritating, and you know what? We can just, like, mutually find each other irritating. Fine, you know what I mean? But Morgan, to me, especially being his sister, is so unlike that. Which is interesting as well. And so at the end of the video, she actually goes, you know, shopping with Ryland. And I have to give it to Ryland. This is the first time I've been able to, like, watch a video. I watched this entire Morgan video. Watch a video with him in it that he's not, like, overtly irritating or annoying. Like, he was okay to watch in this. And I think it was probably just because it was, you know, them two, like, hitting stuff off them in a sibling way. But he was a lot more natural in front of the camera. And he wasn't being really overly forced. I mean, there was a couple cringy, irritating moments. But, listen, this is me being positive. At the end of the video, it was a more nice moment with her and Ryland. And even if it was that content where it's just like sibling banter, I guess, would be a lot more enjoyable to watch off of Morgan. Yeah, I have to give it to Ryland. It was easier to watch him in this video over anything I've seen, even including in his podcast. So, I mean, that's for that. And she said moving to this new channel and doing this whole rebranding and posting, you know, 24 videos because of Vlogmas is a bold move, because she's only posted 10 videos this year on her main channel. Now, I believe she only posted 10 videos on her main channel this time because if she posted videos during summer, literally the entire comment section was about Shane. So she was obviously trying to avoid that. And so at the end of the video as well, Ryland is saying how this is going to be so hard for her to do so many videos, and he believes that she needs to bring on a team with her as well. But I don't understand why, as a brother, he was saying this, because her entire, well, he obviously didn't see the video of her talking at the start, but just from an outsider's point of view, Morgan, you said that you enjoyed doing videos so much and it being solely you working on everything. So I think Vlogmas may inspire her again, because she is solely, you know, the person in front of the camera, editing it, filming it, posting it. So Ryland saying bringing on a team makes it artificial. So her working on it, handcrafting everything herself again, I think could be the best thing. And I hope she gets inspired again. She's a nice girl. And again, it was really just guilty by association with a lot of these people this summer, so you know what I mean. However, nonetheless, I want to know what your opinion is of Morgan just like getting rid of her main channel. It's still up, but you know, moving to this next one and doing videos that are just solely about her now, and just leaving behind all them videos with Shane and Jeffree and Trisha and all those people who really got her in trouble because of the association over summer of her not speaking up against them, which again just puts her in such a really uncomfortable position. What do you think she's going to do moving forward? Will you be supporting this channel? What do you think? And do you think she'll be doing videos with Shane on this channel, with Ryland on this channel, with Trisha, with Jeff? You know, all these people, she did them in the past. I wish her the best. Again, I believe she was telling the truth in this video, and especially when she was crying, I really felt bad for her, and I feel like, again, she was being genuine. And so, Morgan, best of luck with this channel, and yeah, that's all I can really say on that. So I want to know what your opinion is. Again, do I believe moving to a second channel will stop the people commenting or expecting drama? No, because they're just going to move from her main one where she posted this video to that one. But maybe for her mentally, just being on a new place with lack of videos that she can build up again is exciting, and maybe will inspire her again. So, I mean, good luck, Morgan. We'll see how this pans out. So, good luck. I'll see you in my next video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and bye.